throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. How about that time counter shot? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter shot. It's bombs away. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter. A perfect counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. After what we saw. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you can.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
punch caught him clean.
Back and forth they go.
Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men knocked down in that round, and there's the bell for round 5. He had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter shot. Fantastic punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Good counter punching. They exchanged punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Beautiful counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skills for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He misses with that straight left. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum. And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the jab. Misses with the straight left. They both want the knockout. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. But these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That uppercut can't get through. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchange here from both men. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No surprises, we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad.